rolling.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
May have a couple join us afterwards, but or a little bit later on. But
Okay.
anyway, we'll get
Perfect.
rolling, and I'll start out just by thanking everybody for attending this morning. It's always appreciated, and we have Ritty and who?
Pascal should be here. Give me 1 second
Okay.
here. No.
Nice to see so many faces.
Mm-hmm.
We'll turn it over to you, I guess, to carry on with your presentation, and we'll let you roll. And what I'll ask from everybody in attendance is, if you have a question, please exercise the raise your hand button. We can't necessarily see everybody's camera at the same time, so if you put your hand up in Zoom, you'll pop to the top of the list, and we'll be able to see. So with that, we'll turn it over to you and let you get started.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. So I do see that Pascal has joined. If you could also give her co-host access.
Where is?
It will say RMA support, Pascal, RMA
Got
support.
it. Where?
Okay.
Oh, I've lost her. Where did she go? There we go.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, everyone. I really do appreciate you joining us today to learn all about online reviews for real estate. As mentioned, my name is Reeti, and RankMyAgent currently has been a patron of ours over the last decade, coming to a decade since we launched the platform, and definitely could not have done it without the support of the agent community, and REMAX certainly has been a very strong partner with us over the years. And so looking forward to teaching you all about online reviews. This presentation will be about 45 minutes in length, followed by a Q&A at the end. If you have any questions, please feel free to use that chat box, and definitely during the presentation, we will be monitoring the chat box and get back to you. So I'm just actually going to double check if everyone can also put themselves on mute, just so that we don't have any noise in the background. Perfect. And just a little bit of housekeeping. If you can see my screen, can you type 1 in the chat box? Okay, we see the ones are rolling in, and everyone can hear me well. If you can hear me well, just put a 2 in the chat box. Just want to make sure out there. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we are ready to get started. So my name is Reeti, and about 10 years ago, we started RankMyAgent, and what we did here was we found there was a real disconnect between what is said online about real estate agents and what actually is happening, because we know that there are pretty amazing agents out there, but there's also a lot of slander. There was a lot of noise going on, and we wanted to build a platform that would be something that the public can go to build trust and find the best agent for their needs. So I merged two of my passions, real estate and technology, and our team came together to build the platform. Pascal has been with us for a number of years, currently is a senior account manager. If you want to tell everyone about your background, Pascal.
Thanks, Rudy. I have a background in marketing. I currently reside in Calgary. I'm a part of the support team, so if you have any questions, certainly after the presentation, me and the team will be there to answer any of the questions, but I'm also running the chat today, so if you have any questions that come up during the presentation, certainly just write them in the chat and I'll be there with you.
Thank you so much, Pascal. So we're going to start off with the very fundamentals of the whys of why online reviews are important for your business. How professionals from within Remax are actually using RankMyAgent, even in very highlighted professionals from your office, so that you can see examples of how it's being used in action. And then we'll dive into what is RMA, what are those benefits, and then getting to generating business with reviews, because we know reviews translate to business. And you really do want to optimize where you are, be it your reviews on realtor.ca, remax.ca. We're going to show you how to do these integrations, how to set up. And then we're going to talk about your website and how you can easily put reviews onto your website. It's a widget that you would put in. It's a one-time install, and all the reviews from RankMyAgent would flow seamlessly onto your site. Another thing we would love to touch on is the whole experience of your clients. So how do they complete the survey? How do they take that RankMyAgent result and easily post it on Google for you and on LinkedIn? Because we know that these are pain points, and we want to make it easy for you to get these reviews everywhere from RankMyAgent. Now, a recent update with the platform has been shareable graphics. Every single review can be downloaded as a graphic to be shared on social media. We're going to show you how to do that today. And then we want to leave you with some examples of how pros are leveraging reviews, just hopefully give you some inspiration on how to take it forward. We do have our RankMyAgent awards every year as well, so we'll get into that. And want to also, definitely dive into a very quick live demo to give you some tangibles, and you can certainly follow along with that with your account access that you have. If for some reason you do not have your account access, send us a note, support@rankmyagent.com. All of you in the offices have been given free premium, roles, identities to get into RankMyAgent and use that as part of your benefit of being with the office. So to start off with, well, most people are reading online reviews. It's not surprising, and they are reading them when they're researching local businesses such as real estate professionals. And when we look at the factors that people, when they're searching and looking at reviews, what do they look like? What do they look at? Well, 88% of business owners respond to all customer reviews. That's what they are interested in. Are you responding? Have reviews been updated? So are they recent? So in the last 2 to 4 weeks, how many reviews have come in? Have any come in? Because no one really wants to read something from about a year ago. They want to know recently how that experience has been. And then have they been at least, some 4-star ratings, to have them in 4-star. And we'll get more into that, what is 4-star versus 5-star, and sometimes how the 4-star is even better than the 5-star. So we'll, get into that whole component of it. And just wanted to put this also out there, is that the public will not want to do business with any company, with any local business that wants to censor their online reviews. So review gating is not a great idea, to cherry pick reviews and so on, because then it's, you're not building that trust with the public. How important are reviews to the consumer decision? Well, as you'll see that most people in this recent stat have said that reviews are extremely important. Almost, I guess, about 91% said that they do need to have that. And this is quite interesting, and it follows the trends with any service out there. 90% of people will research you, and they will Google your name. So I encourage you to Google your name today and see what comes up. I do hope some review sites come up, and these are your trusted reviews, because that's how people will reinforce what they've heard about you. Looking at the factors within real estate. So RankMyAgent was actually built based on the factors that the public considers important. So the public considers, of course, you being honest and having knowledge of the purchase process and being responsive. These generational trend reports have not changed over the last decade since we started Rank My Agent. And the survey that we have built is concise, but it also does give you these visual answers as well. So, key benefits of online reviews is that they are like a puzzle. They tell you about yourself from the online perspective and take it back to the offline perspective. And these need to match together. So what people are talking, what they're saying about you, the same buzz has to be online. And when these pieces are together, that's when people will call you and people will want to work with you. So online reviews help with that good word of mouth. They certainly amplify your reach. What we mean with that is on the Google, on with the SEO traction, they really help you get noticed. They highlight the whole brand story. So we can look at the brand story based on franchise level, office level, your team level if you have a team, or yourself. So, all these stories, all these reviews are stories about you as an organization, and they help you stand up. And certainly we do have team and office accounts. So if you're a team, we can certainly show you what those team accounts are if that's something you're interested in. And you get tangible insights from these reviews. Certainly a great client generation source, not a lead generation source, but a client generation source, because by the time that anyone has read these reviews, they are wanting to work with you. They pick up the phone and they have already made the decision. So, we've seen that with agents over and over. So, just wanted to show you a little bit of SEO traction with reviews. So we did a quick search here of Ron, and what we saw was that right away the Rank My Agent stars and the Rank My Agent is showing. Also on the right-hand side, you will see the Google Knowledge Box. You'll see how the reviews from the web here are showcasing the Rank My Agent reviews. And this is something organic that Google has picked up on because Ron has so many reviews and because of the Rank My Agent, the SEO, the juice that we have, they have, given this ability. And I do hope that most of you will start gathering reviews today so that, these sorts of things start to show up for you as well. So what is Rank My Agent? Well, Rank My Agent is the Canadian leading platform that connects the public to real estate agents and brokerages based on verifiable review. All reviews on the platform are based on firm closed transactions. So they're tied to a property address. You will never have slander on Rank My Agent. You will never have people that have not completed a deal be able to write a review for you because, we really believe that someone has to go through the whole process of working with you to really give that experience of, what it was and, how it was to work with you. We also do have those integrations with our API, for example, remax.ca, realtor.ca, and we can also integrate into office websites. The key benefits, well, you'll definitely build your online profile, you'll ramp up your SEO, tailored accounts for your needs, the individual team or office accounts. You can sync up your Google reviews to Rank My Agent so that within your Rank My Agent profile, you can showcase those Google reviews as well. Share those ratings, between the platforms. And yeah, we're proud to be a Canadian team here. So, at this point, I want to talk more about some of those integrations and the survey processes. So this is the realtor.ca integration. So what you can see here is that within April's profile, you can see the Rank My Agent rating. And within this integration, all the reviews as they go live on Rank My Agent stream through the profile. I do also want to add that these reviews are available on our active listing. So, you can imagine like when you do open houses and you print those, the listing flyers, within the thumbnail, there's always a photograph of you. And if you have Rank My Agent reviews, you will see the nice stars right under. So there's a lot of power to that. I mean, you're meeting people in open houses you don't know, and you're building trust. Well, if this person has, if April has like 148 reviews, she's running an open house, well, she should be a good agent, right? And that's going to help, get that whole business going and that communication happening there. So I encourage you to do this integration during the live demo. I'll show you how to do that. Another neat integration is that Remax.ca integration. So when we search for you, for example, we search for Ali from your office, and we can see all the RankMyAgent reviews coming up. And even in her listings, we will see the stars just as Realtor.ca. Regarding this integration, if you can actually send us an email at support@rankmyagent.ca, we can get this all organized for you. We can do this Remax one. And actually, we may also, Pascal, reach out to the office and ask for their IDs so that we can help each person, do this. Because I think it's really important to have this traction. The next thing is with widgets. As you can see here, we've got Scarlett Barber, and you've seen these are the widgets that appear. These are all the reviews from RankMyAgent, and they're streaming on their own website. This is something that you can set up, and even as an office, you can showcase agents and their reviews. This was done actually using the API. But these are the widgets, and all of you within your dashboard, when you log in, you will see a widgets area. We'll talk more about how you can do that. Now, another thing that you may have noted is that you do get auto reminders from RankMyAgent anytime a review, anytime a listing falls off Remax.ca. So this is integration that we had done with Remax.ca, and pretty much you will be reminded for if you would like to request a review. And you should only request a review if the deal has gone firm. You should definitely wait it out until it's gone firm and then get that email. This is what the email looks like. It will just basically tell you, did you just sell a certain address, and then it will tell you to just put in the client's name and email. And there is one default body email here, and you can send the request. So with this, you don't have to log on to RankMyAgent, and you can easily just send it off, and you will be reminded of this. If you do not want to send the request, you certainly don't have to. You can just ignore the email, and that would be just passing by. But yeah, I did want to let you know that you would be getting these part of the Remax.ca integration we have. So, at this point, I want to pass it to Pascal, who will share her screen and tell you more about how clients write reviews on RankMyAgent and about our Google and LinkedIn platform posting.
Thanks, Rudy.
No, I'm going to stop sharing.
Okay, no problem.
Perfect.
Perfect. And just give me 1 second. I'm just going to make sure everything on my side is right. Give me 1 second here. Stop, and then I'll change it up. Okay, perfect. And let me know if you can see my screen now. Perfect. So I'm going to go over understanding the process that your clients will go through when they write a review, and then also our integrations with Google and LinkedIn, because we understand that this is a pain point for agents of getting their reviews to go onto other platforms. So certainly I will go over this. So the first item that we have here is what our review survey looks like. So this is what the standard survey questions that your clients need to complete. So there is the first section, which consists of our 7-star ranking questions based on agent traits and their experience. There's also a 5-star quick rate just at the top if your client is in a rush and it just autofills to 5 out of 5 stars. This is the second section of our survey. There's also a testimonial section, so they do write out their worded experience of what it was like to be a client of yours. This is just more of the information and the details. Do want to let you know that we do ask for service details, so an address, just for verification. We never publish these live to the public. This is the final step that your clients will have. They can put in an alias if they would prefer not to use their real names, but we do ask them to put in a legitimate email address because we are a verified review platform. So we do need your clients to verify their review after they send in their review. So once your client has submitted their review, they will need to check their inbox, and they are prompted to do this. Within their inbox, they will receive an email similar to this, where they will have this final step to please click on that link to verify their review. And so once the review is verified, so they click on this link, this is where our Google or LinkedIn integration happens if it's installed. Your client gets the chance to copy over their testimonial. So whatever they submitted to us, it will be right there to copy. And if you have the integration set in, you will have, or they will encounter the Google icon or LinkedIn icon, which they can click into, and they'll be brought straight to your Google profile. Or LinkedIn profile to leave their reviews. I do want to let you know that this does require the manual participation of your client because Google and LinkedIn do require a sign-in to a Google account or a LinkedIn account to access their platforms to review. But once they've signed in, it's as easy as pasting that review and posting it straight to your Google or LinkedIn pages. So this is just the link.
Are we going to go over how to integrate, like say our Google accounts to our RankMyAgent?
Yeah, so certainly I have FAQs that I'm going to put in the chat right after I'm done presenting. And we actually have an FAQ that goes through all the steps of how to integrate. Certainly if you have need some help, we also have another link to just schedule a call with me or another support team member, and we would be more than happy to help you out if that is needed.
Amazing. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, thanks. So just to let you know, this is the recommendations page for LinkedIn. So again, your client does need to log into their account to be able to access this page. But again, just as I had just previously said, I will put the links of the FAQs into the chat once I'm done presenting, and you can bookmark that page and get that integrated after the presentation today. Or you can schedule a Zoom call with our support team, and we'd be more than happy to help you get through get this integration installed. So this is just the final part of the review process. So once the review goes through moderation, it's passed the review guidelines, the review is published, and your client does get a notification that the review is live. Within this notification, if say they didn't leave their Google or LinkedIn review, we do prompt them one more time just to let them know that they can post it there too. We're not done just yet with Google review integrations. We do have a separate Google review integration where if you have an active Google business page with reviews, Google reviews, we can display 5 reviews onto your RankMyAgent profile. They display right underneath your latest reviews from RankMyAgent, just as you can see here. It is able to link back to your Google page. So whenever somebody's looking at their your RankMyAgent profile, if they want to click into here, they'll be taken straight to your Google business page. Okay, so now the next part, I'm just going to talk a little bit about amplifying the power of reviews once they're posted. So once your reviews are live on your profile and they're online, RankMyAgent has tools here to help you share and customize your reviews to stand out in the online space. We know there's a lot of noise online, and everyone has a brand and a personality. So certainly this is where our shareable graphics come into play. So this is one of our newer features that we have. When you have a new review live, you do get that notification. And within that email notification, there is a direct link to download. The other way you can download, Rudy will show during the demo of how to download your graphic through your RankMyAgent account. But these are just great because they're instantly generated as soon as the review is published. These two examples, this is if you do not attach a photo to your review, it will just show up like this. They do fit social media standards. So for Instagram and Facebook, there should be no issues with dimensions. The right-hand side is just an example. If you do attach a photo to your review, that photo will be downloaded with your graphic. And these are just great because they're instantly downloaded and it can be accessed through your mobile device. So if you're on the rush to go, certainly you can download them straight on your phone, upload it to Instagram or Facebook, just put a caption and it's there to be published right away. We've also seen agents use these for listing presentations. So it's just great to have the backed up testimonials from your clients for your business. And this is something a bit extra on top of RankMyAgent with our downloadable graphics. You can put these downloadable graphics into a photo or graphic editor. We do recommend using Canva just because you can register for a free account. And all these designs are just an example of how you can use these for social media, for Instagram stories or other posts. In terms of you're looking for more information about RankMyAgent graphics with Canva, do send us an email at support@RankMyAgent. Our staff does have some previous resources. So certainly if you're interested, just let us know. We'll be happy to send out that information over to you. And so finally, once you're done with your graphics and you want to publish them, just send them online. Your reviews are a window for the public to look into and understand what it's like to be a client of yours. So certainly RankMyAgent is here to help you create these touch points with the public just across the internet. I believe that's everything I have to share. So I'm going to pass it back to Rudy now.
Thank you so much, Pascal. Very comprehensive. I'm gonna now just share my screen, and I wanted to get into a live demo. 1 second. So I believe you can see my screen. Give me 1 second here. Gonna stop sharing for a second. Okay. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, perfect. So at this point, we wanted to help you get set up with RankMyAgent and start doing some basic steps. Wanted to talk more about how to log in. So if it's your first time logging in, I believe your usernames and passwords were sent to you. If you do not have it, please do email us, but you can head over to rankmyagent.com and log in. I'm going to actually minimize my deck for a second and just do this with you guys. And this, okay, let's just get started and share my other screen here. So you should see the RankMyAgent platform, the website right now. I'm going to log in as my test agent, Lori Hughes. So once I'm logged in, I'm taken to a dashboard, which is a centralized dashboard that houses all my reviews and allows me to request reviews. One of the first steps you want to do when you're getting started is head over to My Account, Edit Profile. And you would want to build up your profile. You will have some basic details here already, but I would suggest, starting from your position, your unique selling proposition, any designations that you have, certainly highlight those so you can on a Mac, command, control, and select more than one designation that you have, languages that you're comfortable with, your social media handles, You can even add a video to your profile. So definitely do that, a Vimeo, anything that's uploaded on YouTube or Vimeo. You can also add your office details or update them if any changes are there. And then on the left-hand side, you can update your photograph. So if you click on the X here, you can remove the image that you have. Say if you need to update that profile, just make sure that the photograph you upload is a square and is not a very big file, because that may slow down, or you may have some issues with uploading. And then, you can also pick a featured review. So if you already have reviews, pick one that would be featured on the top of your profile. Now, the specializations basically allow you to share what types of properties you focus on. Say it's new housing developments and you want to let the public know. You certainly want to, select those. You can select up to 10 specializations. Just click on the green plus sign here to add more. To remove any, you can just click on the red here, that will remove them. Same goes with the services. Say if you focus more on accessible homes and you want to share that, you want people to know, certainly, you can select that and go ahead. There's a couple of, various different options here. So you can certainly do this. Make sure that your profile is very full before you just, start requesting reviews. Now, with RankMyAgent, there is a lot of power with the geo-farming abilities, and this really helps you with SEO. What you want to do is, first of all, select your province, then go ahead and select your city, your area. So if I, go ahead and select maybe Vancouver here, I'll see Vancouver actually, it does have neighborhoods that I can select. And this is my first option. If I want to add more, I've allowed up to 10 that I can add. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go back into Vancouver, and then I can select neighborhoods. I suggest you to definitely make use of this, because we've seen a lot of traction on Google, a lot of SEO benefits of having different areas put in, because when the public is searching for best real estate agents in that area, if you have reviews, your name will show up. A link will be taken to the RankMyAgent page, and you will be there on that list. So I encourage you to do this. Then moving forward, there's awards section, something to definitely update every year and highlight as you do win more awards. All you need to do is click the plus sign, add the description of that award, and add a photograph of the award, and that would allow you to save that. So that's the profile area. If I hit update profile, I should be able to save all my changes. I got a notification profile has been updated. Now, the profile does have a few other areas in this section that I'll get into later regarding those integrations with Google, LinkedIn, and Twitter. But let's move on now and talk more about requesting reviews and how do I go about requesting reviews. So I'm just actually going to swap that display. Now, according to the recent stats, the most effective way to request reviews is by email and in person, or on some sort of communication that you have. So, email definitely, because I guess, people, when they have time, they will have time to write that thoughtful response back, that feedback. And in person, as in when you firm up the deal, when you are, with your clients, you should let them know at the end you will be requesting that review. It means a lot in your service. With receipts and all, with real estate, I think it applies with email signature. So your email should have a footer with either read my reviews or write a review. You should always have that available so that it stays on top of mind to your clients. So to request a review, it's super easy. Hit this yellow button, request review. Put in the email address of the client that you just formed up to deal with. And I'm just going to make a quick client here. And what you'll see is the client is not in my contact list. So either I can continue with email only, or I can add them as a contact. The benefit of adding them as a contact is that when you have to reach out to them again, it's super, super easy. And also it saves them a few steps when they are completing that survey for you, as some of these fields will be pre-filled for them. So I'm going to add them as a contact. As you can see, it dropped down to the bottom here, showing that it was added successfully. And if I wanted to send the same request to a couple of people, I can certainly do that. I can send it to more than one person. I'm not going to right now. With RankMyAgent, we have one default template built in. However, you can add many different types of templates. And I will show you, we do have a little guide that you can easily cut and copy these templates from. So say if you're reaching out to someone many years after closing, and so you can just select that template, and then this is that email that's sent out. You can personalize it, so put their name and mix the changes you need to make, and then you can send it off. You can even send a copy to yourself. So that's how a request has been sent. Regarding those templates, let me show you the ultimate bundle of review templates, and we will be sending you a follow-up email. We'll send it to the office and they can forward you these templates. Basically, we have looked at the different scenarios you may have, from selling, buying, renting, reviews being transferred from another platform, and we have created some scripts for you. Basically, these are letters, the emails that you can just copy. So if I were to copy this one over, I could copy the text. I'm going to quickly copy. Copy the first text over. So I've copied it over. What I'm going to do is head over to my account templates. And this is where I would paste in the text. I would just clean it up a bit. So I would take out these, the nations and the quotation marks here. And I could even personalize it to make sure that it's, something that is coming from my voice and sounds like me. So, so say this was the closing. And I would hit create. And now you'll see that the template has been added here. So next time I go to request a review, the last template that I added is right here on top, and I can proceed to quickly send this off. So I encourage you to set it up properly so that it just makes your life much, much easier when you need to request those reviews. You're probably wondering at this point, well, how do I know if my client has seen this review request and where are they in the process? Well, we've created an area called My Account Review Step. And within this area, you can see the message that was sent out. If it's sent out, it's branded with Lori's details. And within this message, you can track if a survey got started, if a survey got completed, and you can even resend old requests, say in case the client did not have a chance to complete it yet. So I encourage you to keep an eye on this page, and if you need to follow up, please, definitely go follow up with them if you see that the survey has not been started, or maybe the survey has not been completed. Now, the completion only happens when the survey gets submitted properly, gets submitted into the system. So perfect. So that's the process of requesting reviews. I think what I should do actually is also show you like someone's profile on RankMyAgent so that you can see what like a great profile looks like. Pascal, do you have any examples of someone that we can highlight today for their profile?
I do think that let me just double check. I do think that the Neil Estate Group, they do have a very well done profile page. In terms of like individual agents though,
Yeah, if you want to give me an individual one to
okay.
start.
Yeah.
Someone who has who added the photographs and
Okay.
has Ben been doing that lately?
Oh yeah, Ben has Alina Lovin has the videos and everything.
Okay, perfect.
She hasn't been adding the photos recently.
Okay,
But
so
if you scroll down, they will be there.
I see. So here's Alina's profile, and you can see she's added that YouTube link. So the video shows here. Here's the bio. Here are all the awards that she's won. The cities, the services, the properties. I love how she's responding to reviews because I think that this is what the public wants as well. It should never be that they submit and we're not showcasing to the public, our professionalism, and that we also care that they've taken the time to write the review for us. You know what? Let's see if she has some that have the photographs, because you can upload photographs to your reviews. I mean, when I look at a review that does not have photographs uploaded to something like this, where they can upload the photograph, it just gives such an organic feel. And it just makes me realize, well, these are the types of properties and these are the types of homes that this agent focuses on. And if I'm looking for this type, okay, she's got experience in that. So I encourage you to do that. I also like how she's added in the areas as well here. Okay, perfect. So, that was my example of a profile, of an individual profile. But feel free to look at our team ones as well. At this point, I'm actually going to go back into my deck and wanted to walk through a couple of different areas. We talked about requesting reviews, adding those contacts in, tracking them. So as I had mentioned, if you do add the contacts, some areas are pre-filled for your clients, just helping them to complete that survey super fast. The review templates as well. So, one really neat thing here is that once a review goes live, you can actually download a graphic of that review. So let me actually go back into my account and reviews and show you where all your reviews are housed. So my account reviews will take you to this area. You will see some pending reviews. Pending reviews could be reviews that perhaps you have not taken some action in, so you need to approve or not approve. Not approve as in it doesn't meet review guidelines. Some that are awaiting moderation. Now they could be awaiting moderation if some details are missing. And if you find that you have some awaiting moderation, definitely reach out to us to inquire about that. It could very well be that an address isn't full or there's something missing. That's why. And awaiting reviewer verification is here in case if your client has not completed that last step of verifying their email address. Send us an email if that's the case, and we will help you get those approved. Okay, so I was talking about adding photographs to reviews. So these are your live reviews, and in here in Lori's account, what she can do is click on the three dots here, and that would basically allow her to manage photo and add a review. So you can pick the graphic, and then you would be able to upload it and save it. And just make sure you have consent of your clients before uploading it. Okay, perfect. So now you've uploaded it and you're wondering, well, how do I download the graphic? Head over here, and this would allow you to download that graphic. So here's the graphic, and so now you can actually just take this into Instagram or take it into Canva and personalize it more. Yeah. So another thing I wanted to show you is adding locations, because adding neighborhoods and locations certainly does help your review stand out and build that trust as well. So you can, pick the country, a province, city, and then pick that area, and then you should be able to save those results. You can even respond to reviews. So this one has been responded to, but you'll see this edit response, and then you can put a response in and click submit. Your clients will be notified, and also it will display publicly. Okay, so like I covered like very top level functionalities with RankMyAgent at this point. And one thing that I think would be very important for everyone today is that Realtor.ca integration, because that's something on your side that you need to do. So what you want to do is grab your RankMyAgent ID once you're logged in. Head over to member.realtor.ca. So I'm going to head over to member.realtor.ca. I'm going to sign in. Once I'm signed in, I want to head over to update my profile. Within update my profile, I need to head over to RankMyAgent, paste that ID, and click link to my realtor.ca profile. Once I do that, within 45 minutes, you will see all your reviews from RankMyAgent display on your realtor.ca profile and on your active listings. I encourage you to do this today. Even if you don't have your first review yet, if you do this, you will be ready. You'll at least have all the housekeeping done and in order before you do gather those reviews. So we talked about realtor.ca sharing. So we do have an integration with Twitter as well. With that integration, any 4+ reviews can automatically stream over to your Twitter business page hashtagged with the areas. So I think that's pretty neat. And if you are a Twitter user, something to consider. So now, at this part of the presentation, let's talk more about real life examples and hopefully inspire you to take your online reviews to the next stage. And, this example here is with the listing presentation. So Dave from Toronto basically has repurposed his RankMyAgent reviews and created a beautiful listing presentation where he is encouraging his clients to visit RankMyAgent.com to learn more about him, because he knows that when people go to a third-party site, the trust is built. And I encourage you to do that before you go into listing, to have those reviews right there. Moving forward, you can also on your website use reviews, and with RankMyAgent, we have this widgets area. We do have an FAQ available on how you can get that implemented, but here Dave is encouraging them to read his reviews on RankMyAgent and also watch those video testimonials on YouTube. Certainly a win-win. So I encourage you to be inspired with these ideas. I love how Simon here has taken reviews that are online, offline, by using riders with his signage. So he's saying, check us out on RankMyAgent, because this is kind of like that online, offline puzzle that I talked to you about. So imagine if he's just sold here and neighbors that are walking the area, especially now that it's summer, everyone's more mobile and walking around. When they see the RankMyAgent and Simon, they're going to go online, Google him, and that's where all his trustworthy built up reviews are. So it's going to help him with generating more business. We've had clients also put reviews on huge signage, such as Brian here. So here's an example of that, and certainly it speaks to how important reviews are in your business. We also do have awards every year, so we've had agents that have also highlighted their award winning consulting on big billboards such as this, as Mark has here. Some more examples of social media. So basically taken the testimonials, the third party RankMyAgent, and tied it into their efforts, because I guess testimonial Tuesdays are a good time to do that. Offices also are highlighting their agents, because they're certainly like the best compliments are those reviews. It's not always about the dollars. It's also about that whole experience. And we've had offices that are sharing that We've seen agents and teams boost, run ads where they boost their success on reviews by running ads. You could do that maybe on areas that you recently sold, and maybe the postal codes in those areas, and then start boosting ads on Facebook. I like this example where the Hammered team had taken the organic photograph of the happy buyer seller, has the review here, and has that third-party endorsement. So here's an example that you could certainly implement into your business. You can share these reviews on Facebook, on Instagram. Here's some examples. If you're getting started with reviews and you're wondering how do you go from 0 or 1 reviews to 50 reviews, how do you get there? Well, why not run a draw? Run a draw and send out a newsletter where you mention the draw. So if you write a review for us, we will enter you for a draw. This is what Jeff and Bobby did. And, they had success with that, with the fall home show. Very simple idea, but I think that if you make it exciting for your clients, they will go ahead and, write that review for you. So here's some examples of Google ads, and you search for Thomas's name, and right away you see the Rank My Agent, the ad running here. Well, the reason is that he wants people to go there because that's where the trust is going to be built. Here's some examples of Instagram stories. So I encourage you to do that as well. Some more examples. So we have these awards every year, and the period actually is running. So it's up to December 31st of this year, 2023. And we look at all reviews for transactions for the current year. And then you would be, you could be picked for best agent in your city, best agent in Canada, best team in Canada, and certainly encourage you to start collecting reviews so that you can also be part of this group. And we do a lot of marketing with the award winners once we have those winners announced in the first week of January. So some steps to leave you with. So to collect the best reviews, you have to provide an awesome customer experience. And, I am pretty sure that all of you are doing that. If you are here today, and if you are, with this office, I'm pretty sure that you also are focused on that customer experience. You certainly want to make it easy for your customers to leave those reviews. So use those email signatures, add it into your CRM system. So as soon as things firm up, you can easily remind them to write a review. Leverage the past client list. So in your client list, number your clients as 1 to 3, as 1 as the most likely to write a review, and start there with the 1s and maybe the 2s, and send out those requests to them first, and hopefully the traction starts building out. Certainly plant the seed early. What I mean by that is on your listing presentation, show them some past reviews, and tell them at the end, after you hire me, when we reach this important milestone, I will be asking you to also write this review. Follow up with them after closing. Certainly listen to their feedback, because that's how we all get better. The feedback, respond to the feedback, and use the industry-specific review platforms. So let's do this now, coming right to the end. If you don't have your Rank My Agent account set up, or if you need help with passwords, send us an email and we'd be happy to help you with that. Get that profile set up, get your Realtor.ca integration done, email us about the Remax.ca integration, and we'll help you with that. Integrate it into your systems. And as soon as you firm up those deals, request reviews, request them every time. Use those reviews, amplify them on social media using those review graphics that we have for you. And yeah, then I think you will be really successful with reviews and with really honing that. Now, coming to questions with Rank My Agent, and if you need a deeper dive, say if you would like a one-on-one Zoom call, we have complimentary, one-on-one availability for 15 to 20 minutes, where we can showcase and help you step by step to do any one of our integrations or discuss, your questions that you may have. now open up to questions here. Pascal, how are we doing? Do we have questions that we can help at this point?
I believe in the chat, we've cleared up everything. But certainly if you have questions and you want to write it down, certainly just go ahead and type that in. If we don't get to it, certainly we'll email you and make sure that we answer all your questions.
I can't see if anybody has their hand up, just because we're still looking at shared screen. But if anybody does have a question or a comment, please feel free to speak up. Jackie, you have your hand up? Oh, never mind. That's my cursor.
All good.
Okay. Well, if anything comes up, we are very reachable. Does anyone have a question? Did someone unmute them?
Hey.
Are we good?
Oh, Brad does, perhaps.
Hey, Darren. Hey, all. Yeah, sorry. Quick question regarding the transferring for Google, like the other reviews. You said there's up to 5, I think.
Yeah, so we have a sync with Google where the latest 5 reviews can be showcased on the RankMyAgent profile.
Okay.
So that's the question, but yeah, there is also a testimonial upload option as well. Pascal, do you want to tell them more about how that works?
Yeah,
if someone has more.
Yeah, certainly. No, that's a great question, Brad. So we do have an import system that's available with premium. And so since your office has it, all agents have it. So if you do have past reviews from Facebook, Google, or other platforms, we do have a spreadsheet that we ask the agents to fill out with just the review details. The process is that you would submit that spreadsheet back to us. We would just contact your clients, past clients, with just a simple email of did you write this review or not? They just need to reply back yes or no. And then our team would do the work in uploading that review onto your RankMyAgent profile. Do want to let you know we do limit it at 20 past testimonials that we can import. But certainly if you have those reviews, I'll send you the information, and yeah, if you are interested in getting that spreadsheet, send us an email at support@rankmyagent.com. I can get you that spreadsheet to you today.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Perfect. And I think it's wonderful that you'll then, with the 20 that you are allowed, at least you'll make some traction on that realtor.ca as well. And with these ones that are coming in, so we will in that spreadsheet ask for the address as well, and we will go through our verification process because we want to make sure everything is, showing, very pure and clean as the whole site is, real reviews, and that's the whole concept behind it. So we will do that due diligence. But yeah, we'll certainly send you the ultimate template sheet, the review templates, and we'll send you the testimonial sheet as well. And they can send it. Oh, definitely. Okay, I see these links coming in as well. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Pascal. So awesome. We will get back to you. Anyone else with any questions?
It looks like we're good, I think.
Cool.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, RE/MAX Generation. We are grateful to have you guys on board and super excited to work with each and every one of you. Take care and all the best. Thank you.
Yeah,
okay.
Thank you.
Take care. Okay.
Pascal, thank
okay.
you.
All the best.
Your time.
Our pleasure. Bye.
Good. Okay. So we are winding up here, everybody. We will circulate all the information as it comes in to admin out to everybody. And I guess while we're here, is there any questions, anything that anybody wants to touch on real quick before we get on with the rest of our days? Not everybody all at once. Okay, thanks everybody. We will see you all shortly, and again, appreciate your time.
Thanks, see you.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Darren.
Thank you, Darren.
Everyone. Have an awesome day. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you. That was great.
Thanks, Darren.